Hello, this will be TMS signing back on. This is part 18 or 19, sorry, of my Pokemon Emerald LP. So anyway, last time I had to cut it off a little bit oddly since I was out of time. And we're in a battle with a Tentacle here. I'm just kind of get rid of him because it's kind of pissing me off now. Really weak Pokemon, but you know, you're going to be seeing a lot of those out here. Swablu is more important for me to level up, but it's like also important that I crap. Why did I do that? Whatever. I can do that. I have no idea what I was thinking. I will use Trapinch again fairly soon, but I want to get, you know, my more important Swablu to evolve, so that I can actually begin using it. Now, this is a couple. This is like the first one that we've seen like this. Young couple, Mel and Paul. Now, neither of them are very powerful, and I could probably win at KO with them if I had Surf. I don't know if I have any others, but for now, I'll stick with Water Gun. I'll use that on Dustox, and use Ice Beam on Beautiful over here. And the reason I'm keeping Swablu in is because, yeah, I was hoping for either a Frozen or, and I know that these Pokemon are not powerful enough to give me any trouble, even if I keep Swablu in, since they're Bug types and I'm a Flying type, so they can't really do shit to me. And that's the truth. That's the true. Really, they're both susceptible to my attacks. Yeah, and then Swablu can get an even, you know, larger amount of EXP there. Yeah, those energy roots are really coming in handy. I think I'm gonna go back and buy some more off screen or something. Yeah, it's a good idea that all of my battles, you know, Swablu gets EXP for it. Yeah, Carbon is not weak to that because it's like a Darken Water, as I said before. Now, Safeguard is completely useless, so I wouldn't even bother winning it. Soda Pop is also kind of useless. It's cheaper than Super Potions, but I'm not going to buy it right now. Well, it's cheaper and better than Super Potions, but since I have a bunch of HP, I don't care to get them anymore. Let's look at the time. What did that say? Okay. Only, geez, only 3 minutes in. Doesn't feel like we've already gotten so far. And we're like barely even done anything. Or at least we've, you know, barely used up any of our time. I guess having fast forwarded through a bit of it, I'm kind of doing real well here. Yeah. And once you have Surf, Watson appears here, and basically if you do a small task for him, that's not very difficult. And during this task you have a chance to pick up some powerful electric type Pokemon. One of which is Magnemite, which I will be getting because Magneton is a speedy, pretty useful electric type Pokemon. And also by doing this task for him, going back, you'll receive a TM. The TM is Thunderbolt. It's very good. Now, if I recall correctly, you're going to want to step on that switch there. Yeah, you're going to want to use Swampert for this area because they can't damage them with their lightning attacks. Now, occasionally Voltorb will get smart and use Sonic Boom, but not always. Most of the time they won't. Sonic Boom does a lot of damage though, so you want to be weary. Anyway, this is Magnemite. I'm going to use Water Gun because I know Water Gun will kill it immediately. Hopefully it won't. Yeah. And I should be able to catch it on the first try. Yeah. Not difficult to catch, but it's not weak. I tell you that right now. I've definitely used a Magneton in the past. They're pretty good. And I made sure to catch a high level one so I don't have to do any extra crap. Hopefully. Like I said I don't want to be doing in the first episode. For the most part, as long as you do the right switches, you won't encounter any crap. And here is last part. I think you get a Thunderstone in here or something. Yeah, and that's pretty useless unless you have like a Pikachu. But hey, basically you have to turn off the generator. That's what he asked you to do, and then just use that escape rope that you picked up in the main room, and you will leave hastily. And basically now you can just head back to him, and he will then give you Thunderbolts. TM24. Yeah. And if you go in a building, he'll be gone, basically. I think if you talk to him again, he pretty much says the same thing. Yeah. And then you'll never see him again. I don't even know if he's like in his gym anymore or something. I think he's just kind of gone from like the game, because they don't like live in areas or anything like that. Wait, where am I going? I actually want to progress now, which means that I need to go here. Give me a second, folks. I also want to retrieve my Magnemite. And see, look at its stats. It's an electric steel type. Yep. Trap steel type Pokemon. Oh yeah. But only steel type Pokemon. Yeah, it's got really good special attack and defense, and it's pretty fast, so it's a very good Pokemon, I'd say. And for the time being, I'm going to replace Zubat since I'm working on an Altaria, and I really don't need a Crobat anymore. Alrighty, we're still doing good on time. Now once you have Surf, you're going to want to come over here, back to Mauville, and crossing the small little stretch of water here, you make it basically to Fortree territory, because this is the next half of the game, I'd say, next part, whatever you want to call it. And from here on out, I'm gonna be working on Magnemite, because it's a Steel Electric type Pokemon. Yeah, talk to him and get the good rod. You're gonna want that. And then once you get to, I believe it is, I'm gonna give that to Swablu, so I want to work on him. I don't want to fight them, really. I'm gonna switch in you two. I think that should do it. Actually, no, I'll use Hariyama. It's a double battle, so be prepared for it. I don't even know if I have time for it, though. I do if I fast forward through it. These are those two that want to interview you throughout the game. It's kind of annoying, but hey, you know, what are you gonna do? Let me use this. Then use Arm Thrust here. Yeah. Pretty easy battle, but before we get into a cutscene or something, because you're forced to talk to Steven here. Yeah. No! Okay, anyway, this will be TMS signing off. Thanks for watching.